Most BC homeowners don't know this. Home insurance in this province has changed. Not gone up, changed. Some buildings have seen premiums double. Some deductibles have jumped from $10,000 to over $100,000. Some strata buildings are being dropped by their insurer. Most owners will not know until they get a bad renewal letter, or a big special levy, or a listing that just won't sell. The insurance crisis in BC is not coming, it is here. And it's trapped a ton of Vancouver homeowners in a cost that they never planned for. Before I go through it, my name is Dan. I'm a realtor in Metro Vancouver. I read Form Bs almost every week. I see insurance papers on old and new buildings. I sit at the table when deals fall apart because of the insurance number. And what I'm going to walk you through is math and data, not opinion, not a guess. Let us start with what actually happened. Two big things hit BC homeowners. Most people only heard about one. Wave 1. Strata insurance in BC. From 2018 to 2022, premiums doubled. Some tripled. Deductibles went from $10,000 to $25,000, then up to $100,000, $200,000, and even $250,000. The reason was water damage, old plumbing, old dishwashers, old hot water tanks. Every claim raised the building's rate. Every claim raised the deductible. The province stepped in. Bill 14 in 2020. Some rules changed, the rate settled, but the deductibles never came back down. That's the part that matters. Wave 2, detached home insurance. From 2020 to now, insurers remapped BC after the 2021 fire season. They remapped again after the flood event in November 2021. They repriced earthquake risk. They repriced sewer backup. They repriced flood coverage. For a typical Metro Vancouver detached home insurance is up 40 to 100% since 2020. Some rural areas are up 200%. Some homes in fire zones are being told to reapply through special markets or accept that fire is just not covered. That is not a small change. That is the industry repricing what BC homes are worth to insure. And the part a lot of people are missing, the insurance crisis does not just raise your monthly cost, it quietly changed what your home is worth on the market. Insurance is not a paperwork item anymore. It is a listing killer. It's a mortgage killer. It's a big bill sitting under every unit in a building. Let me show you 3 traps that most homeowners don't see until they're already inside one. Trap number 1, the Strata chargeback. If a leak in your unit causes damage in the building, the Strata files a claim. The Strata pays the deductible, then the Strata bills that deductible back to you. If your building's water damage deductible is $100,000, that's what you owe from one dishwasher hose or one washing machine line, not the insurance company. You need your own condo policy with a chargeback rider big enough to match your building. If the building deductible is $100,000, your rider needs to be $100,000. But most first-time buyers do not have this set right. Their broker sold them a $50,000 rider and they think they're covered. Then one hose fails, then they owe the gap out of their pocket. Trap 2. The building can lose insurance. Some strata buildings in Metro Vancouver have been dropped at renewal. The strata has to shop in the special market. Rates jumped another 20 to 50%. Sometimes the strata cannot find full coverage at all. If a strata cannot get insured, banks will not lend on units in that building. If banks will not lend, values fall because the only buyers left are cash buyers, and cash buyers want deep discounts. That is a permanent price reset, not because of the unit, because of the insurance life. Trap 3, your own house premium spike. Detached owners in Metro Vancouver are seeing 40 to 100% hikes. Some are being told that they will not be renewed. Some are being asked to fix things first. A sump pump, a backup valve, a new roof, newer wiring, $10,000 to $30,000 of upgrades before the insurer will even keep you. If you cannot get insurance, you cannot hold a mortgage. If you can't hold a mortgage, you have to sell. Insurance is now a lever. It decides who can stay in their home. Here's the part that changes how you look at your home. Insurance is not the background bill. Insurance is the price signal. A lot of buyers are now asking for strata insurance papers before even writing an offer. They ask for the last 5 years of claims. They ask for the deductible on each type of claim because they know the insurance file sets what the unit will cost to own. In buildings with bad insurance history, deals now fall apart at subject removal, not because of price, because the insurance risk baked into the property. That is the new normal. Has been building for 6 years and now it sits under most Metro Vancouver listings, whether the seller knows it or not. Let me show you what this looks like on the ground. Older strata buildings from the 1980s and 1990s. Insurance is the #1 deal killer. Buildings with repeat water claims, buildings with high deductibles, buildings where the depreciation report flags old plumbing. Those buildings are trading at 10 to 20% discounts against clean buildings with the same size unit, same view, same neighborhood. The only difference is the insurance file. For fire exposed detached homes, the story is the same. Homes near forest in the Fraser Valley. Insurance renewals adding $1,500 to $3,000 a year. Some are being non-renewed. Buyers will walk because they cannot get insurance they can afford. Sellers cut price to attract buyers who can pay the new insurance cost. For flood exposed homes, the math is even harder. Sewer backup and overland water coverage are now needed. That coverage is not cheap. Some homes cannot get it at all, which means those homes trade cash only. Insurance is now part of the sticker price, just not the sticker price on the MLS listing. I want to give you some real numbers. Older Metro Vancouver Strata unit, say 2-bedroom, bought for $600,000. 10 years ago, the Strata fee was $300 a month. Now that same fee is $600. Now insurance is the biggest single line item on the Strata budget. That is not a small shift. That is the fee doubling in 10 years. While your income did not double, and while the resale value did not double either. For a detached home in the Fraser Valley, say a house near the tree line, home insurance in 2019 was around $1,500 a year. Now it's closer to $3,000 or higher if the home is in a wildfire zone. Some owners are paying $4,000, some $5,000 each year, every year. That extra money is not going to your home, it's going out forever. Here's the part that changes what you do next. Every BC home has an insurance number. For a condo, that number is your chargeback risk. For a house, that number is the yearly premium plus needed upgrades. That number is now part of the price. It always was, but now it moves on its own. And it moves against the owner more often than for them. Skipping the insurance number is how buyers and sellers get trapped. So what should you actually do? If you're a buyer, get the Strata insurance papers before you write the offer. Get the water damage deductible. Get the last 5 years of claims. Get your own quote for the condo policy with a chargeback rider matched to the Strata's deductible. Do not write an offer until you have that quote in hand. Do not proceed with the property until you have that quote in hand. Your insurance quote is now just as important as your mortgage pre-approval. Treat it the same way. If you're a seller in a building with rising insurance, pull the Strata insurance papers yourself. Attach them to the listing package. Buyers are going to find out anyway. If you show it up front, you can control the story. If you hide it, buyers can assume the worst. Then they walk. If you own a detached home in a fire or a flood zone, audit your renewal each year. Do not just roll over the same policy. Ask your broker for a quote from a special market. Ask what fixes would drop your rate. A sump pump, a backwater valve, a new roof, a new panel. Sometimes $12,000 in fixes saves $1,800 a year. Forever. With those numbers, you'll get your money back in 7 years. If you're an investor with rentals, insurance is now part of your cap rate. The building's insurance file is bad, your future rate hikes are already baked in. Model the next 5 years of higher premiums into your yield. If the math no longer works, that is the data. Do not pretend the rate stays flat, because it usually doesn't. If you already own in a wildfire zone, check your coverage, ask if wildfire is fully covered, or if it has been excluded. Ask if you can get it added back. Some owners find out only after a claim. Do the check before then. If you already own in a flood zone, check for sewer backup, check for overland water. If you do not have both, ask what it would cost to add them. The number might be small, the peace of mind is not. If you're in a leaky era building from the 1980s or the 1990s, pull the last 5 years of Strata insurance history. Look at how many claims the building has filed. Look at how much the deductible went up. If the trend is bad, talk to your realtor about timing. Waiting one more renewal cycle may cost you value. The BC insurance market is not going to get easier. Water damage claims will keep hitting older buildings. Fire seasons will keep re-rating homes. Flood maps will keep growing. Earthquake risk will keep getting priced in. Each of those trends is a rate hike. Each rate hike is a price adjustment on your home. Each price adjustment happens whether you agree or not. The trap is not that insurance costs are going up. The trap is that insurance is now part of your home's price. And most owners still treat insurance like a background bill. The homeowners who check their insurance each year fix the chargeback rider, get the special market quote, time their sale before the next renewal cycle. Those are the ones who exit clean. The rest might sit for 6 months because buyers keep walking on the insurance file. The BC insurance crisis quietly repriced the whole market. It trapped most homeowners in a cost they didn't sign up for, and it will keep repricing until owners take the insurance number as seriously as the mortgage number. 3 ways to work with me from here. If you have a Metro Vancouver property on your radar, text me at 604-288-7592. Send me the MLS number. I can pull the Strata insurance papers, pull the depreciation report. I can tell you where the insurance risk sits before you write an offer. If you want to see the best deals on the market I have vetted personally, click the link below on top 3 deals near me. Each property will be vetted and checked for insurance history. If you want 30 minutes to walk through your building's insurance file or your own home's premium math, book a Zoom in the link below. Bring your Strata papers or your renewal letter. We can run the numbers together. Quick note, this video is general market info, not personal insurance, money, or legal advice for your own case. Talk to your insurance broker, talk to your lawyer, talk to your mortgage broker before you make any moves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.